Bryant-Denny Stadium. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best player.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in cover.
Oh, he's got some space. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives him a 1st and goal.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
How much confidence do you have in your quarterback? You're going to have to throw this in the end zone and try to generate a touchdown on 4th down. It's still relatively early in the game. It's still relatively close. How aggressive can you be with your signal call?
Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Alabama quickly back to the line. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. quickly complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. No huddle, offense to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
Got it in the middle. It's Murphy.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the air on second down. There's the pressure. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Catch in the middle. It's Murphy. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy. Completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Hendricks.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's a draw. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
To the ground. He's got it again. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Dropping back, it's Bobo. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Power football with the run. Gets it past the marker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
He might want another play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Flushed out of the pocket. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try the run. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Bobo. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field and cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Hendricks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. He's got it again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Murphy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grab behind the line. It's Hendricks. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field, wanted to throw for the first down. Couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing. Didn't turn it over. Dumped it off to his running back. His running back got some positive yards. But guess what? Now it's decision time. It's fourth down.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play. And
the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking for a man, it's Bobo. He's got it. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some success.
Running free, and they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's got it on the right. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play, and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Yeah, the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. There he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with it. To throw, it's Bobo. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll keep it himself. Slithers into space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Bama! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Back to the ground game on the left. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Bobo. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And it is hardly a big surprise if this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what
Breaks into the open. Plows through the defense. They're finally able to haul him down in midfield.
And right there you're seeing why a lot of guys like to call draws and screens when it's third and long. The defense is thinking you're taking a shot deep down the field, but if you spin it out quickly to a wide receiver in the perimeter, and you find a few blocks, he gets a crease, then he takes off with the speed, and you still find a way to not just get the first down, but generate an explosive play.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Surging forward on the sneak. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead is now back down to 9.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're the defense, you know That running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Pulls it in. It's Hendricks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback adapting. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Gives it on the option. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it all. To the 39-yard line, it'll be a first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. That's caught. It's Rice. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up. Down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll move the sticks for the first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Quarterback may change this route. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Off the play fake. Still looking on the move. Got some room after the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown time. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Bobo. They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tide crowd blowing noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with the net.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Here comes that Alabama offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Rides to the back. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. A first down for the offense.
221 wing, 221 wing.
Rides to back and leaves it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Alabama quickly back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roach. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got him in the flat. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone.
Here we go, here we go.
Tight end now in motion.
Hey, blitz.
A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He'll do it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Crimson Tide, and the pummeling has started. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Back to pass, it's Bobo. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll go up top on second and short. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close.